In a world with so much economic uncertainty, isn't it comforting to have something reliable to hold on to view something as stable, to have someone to trust? For 20 years, Citadel has been that someone. For 20 years, our purpose has been to give true meaning to your money, to improve the financial well-being of the individuals and families in our network through authentic, long-term and caring relationships, coupled with expert advice. Long-term relationships were at the company's foundation in 1993. Formed as JMM Investment Services in a flat on the 6th floor of a building in Sunnyside, Pretoria, the Murray brothers initiated a concept that would challenge the way the South African investment industry conducted business.
I was friends with Chris Murray, and he approached me one night and he said, look, we've got this idea. We want to provide a service to people, an investment service or an advisory service on an ongoing basis, and we need somebody to provide that service. And then as we spoke, I said, no, what is it you're going to provide? And he said, no, we don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
I was just qualified as a chartered accountant. Had a good job in Durban for a company called Gen Food, and was approached by Citadel via the grapevine, so to speak.
It was actually groundbreaking at the time because the idea was to move away from the system of commission, disclosing commission, and then charging clients a fee for the advice we would give them.
I think what you need, at that stage it seemed that for a recipe you needed a good idea, which at that stage was a good crazy idea. You need a lot of enthusiasm which the guys had. They seemed to have a lot of capital, but I only discovered afterwards that they had no capital, and a lot of camaraderie between them.
I had a clue of what we were going to do, but I didn't expect it to become such a big business. It's quite nice to see this business grow to the extent that it has, with so many people and so many divisions and providing such a service to clients.
And looking back, I think, yes, we did create something.
Not only did the company face the challenge of ensuring that its new way of doing business worked, this all began before the technological revolution. There was no internet, no databases, and no cell phones.
It was in the middle of the 90s, 93, that we started this business. So we obviously had no systems. Everything started from new. We had Excel spreadsheets. Our financial planning was done on Excel spreadsheets. You had to run a book of 100 clients without a system. So you kept your own records. We had to guess what our assets under management was. It was the days before cell phones. When cell phones came in, we bought a cell phone. So the one guy, Louis Fourie, went to Cape Town to go and see clients. And when he came back, he said, this thing is quite a handy thing to take on a trip, because I could actually phone you from the Cape Town airport. And Johan Maree, the one of the founding members, said, you know what, I think we should actually get 2 of those.
Other initiatives included the introduction of a comprehensive long-term financial planning service model, which separated the roles of the wealth planner and the wealth manager.
I think from a wealth manager point of view, you actually ask yourself that question, not every day, but a couple of times a month, why am I still here? And the why is really, you make a difference to people's lives. It's not a job that we do, it's a personal interaction and a personal engagement with our clients.
Our break came in 94 when we obviously, there was a retrenchment program at ISCOR, and we wrote up 112 clients on one specific day, on the 1st of April 94. It was good to see that we had the recipe, the service, and the financial planning tool to write up all those clients. And that makes you proud to feel that what you've designed and what you've come up with is something that has value for people.
In 1995, the company expanded, opening an office in Cape Town, and in 1996, an office in Durban. In the same year, JMM Investment Services transformed into Citadel Investment Services and launched the Castle corporate identity. In 1997, Citadel registered with the Financial Services Board. In 1998, the company expanded further by opening an office in Johannesburg, and with 1 billion rand of assets under management, Citadel attracted the interest of Peregrine Holdings Limited.
So we As a business, as a Peregrine business, started off as a 5-man business back in 96. We had an enormous amount of success from March of 97 through to September. We were introduced to a little wealth management business in Pretoria, which we loved. Met the people, really liked the story. We thought this was something which we wanted to invest in, and we took 6 of the 8 million that we made and made our initial investment.
Over the next 4 years, Citadel expanded its client offering even further. Citadel was first to introduce the performance fee at portfolio level and established joint ventures with companies such as Deloitte and Aurum Fund Managers. Citadel launched the Turret corporate identity in 2001. By 2002, Citadel had 5 billion rand of assets under management, and Peregrine Holdings Limited knew it was time to bring the company wholly into the group.
Citadel, without doubt, has been the core of our business, and whilst we've been able to grow a bigger business within Citadel and a bigger business outside of Citadel, the core principles, the idea that the business is bigger than any one individual, the idea that people and hundreds of people will be passionate about what they are doing and feeling they are part of something bigger without it just being 1 or 2 people, is very much part of the strength of Citadel.
Since 2002, Citadel has continued to grow and continued to provide the same high standard of service to clients and staff.
Citadel, it take care of me. They build a shelter for my children, for my family. That is why I said I love Citadel.
Hij heeft voor mij die grote huis gebouwd. Ik kan naar school toe gegaan. Citadel is mijn familie.
These long-term relationships exist because of the foundations established by the company 2 decades ago and the decisions taken at the outset about how employees and clients should be treated and valued.
Well, our association with Citadel dates back to June, July of 1995, where I had discussions with Vickers Moret in the Berkeley Square tower block. I also approached advisors of 3 of the heavyweights in the retirement industry. And after having had detailed discussions with them, I came to the conclusion that I may very well end up as a number in a maze of investors. And this thought scared me. And therefore, I decided to go the Citadel way.
In die begin voel 'n mens maar. Mense maar kyk hoe loop die wind. En so oor die tyd, veral as ek sê 19 jaar, dan het vir my gevoel ek het nou half deel geword van die familie. Want wat vir my al opgeval het, is die vriendelike en hoflike manier wat mense altyd ontvang. Soveel so dat jy voel jy is nou 'n deel van die familie. En dis lekker. As mens weet jou finansies is in veilige hande en die mense weet wat hulle doen.
By 2012, Citadel had 20 billion rand of assets under management. And 20 years on from its humble beginnings, in 2013, Citadel decided to let more people know about the group's achievements, which had been referred to by clients for years as the best-kept secret in the industry. As such, Citadel launched a modernized corporate identity and comprehensive advertising campaign across all media.
We know that creating your hard-earned wealth is only half your journey. We believe that only in discovering how your wealth can enable the greatest fulfillment in your life will you find its true potential. This is what we call wealth care. It's why we get up in the morning and why you and your most valuable assets can sleep well at night. Citadel Wealth Management. Discover the true worth of your wealth.
The company also launched the first donor-advised fund in South Africa, the Citadel Philanthropy Foundation. The message was clear. This is a company that feels like a family, treats clients as if they are part of the organization, and employs experts who couldn't be more proud of the achievements made by Citadel.
I've learned so much to look for those special points that's important for a client. Underneath, the client just wants one question answered. Does he have enough money? Or how much is it going to cost him? You've got to find the sweet spot for a client.
I think it's the personal fulfillment that I did change somebody's life.
I think if there's any one business that I have an association which I can say I'm extremely proud of, it is the Citadel business. It sounds cheesy, it sounds mushy, but when you've lived with it for 16 years and you actually see how passionate these people are about what they do, for me there's a sense of pride that we as owners of that business have allowed that culture to continue.
My wife and I wish to congratulate the management and staff of Citadel on its 20th anniversary and its achievements.
Goed gedaan. Doet so voort, soos die mense altyd sê. Ek dink hulle is op die regte pad en ek dink mense finansies is veilig in hulle hande en daarom voel ek ook veilig om by hulle te wees.
A sustainable future starts with a sustainable objective. I like to think that achieving this milestone is a consequence of having, at the heart of our business, a sense of purpose and a set of values that give us meaning in the lives of our clients. To those who have walked the journey with us, we extend a tremendous vote of thanks. Thank you for your confidence. Thank you for trusting us to partner with you in achieving your goals and realizing the true potential of your wealth. It is my great hope that in another 30 years, when we reach our jubilee, Citadel will be as relevant and as much of a part of your lives as we are today. We are deeply mindful of the responsibility we carry, and we will continue to stretch to innovate, to be ahead of the leadership curve, to cultivate intimate and enduring relationships, and to continue to be deserving of your trust.
For 20 years, we've been guided by the principle that money by itself is merely a number. It is the meaning and the purpose applied to that money that interests us. It is what carefully managed wealth allows our clients to do and be. This is what gives and will continue to give meaning to what we do. Here's to another 20 years.